What's going on, BP family, and welcome to another Beyond Prosperous video. I'm so excited that you're here. So if you're new here, this channel is for leaders, influencers, and coaches. What do? We help people like you fulfill your dreams, reach your goals, impact lives, and live a life abundantly in your purpose. And I'm so excited that you're here. If you're watching this video is a part of a clarity series. So that means that you need to watch all of the videos, get all the tools that you need to create clarity in your vision, in your purpose, in your fulfillment, in your business. And so if you're looking for those things, be sure to subscribe, hit that bell notification so you don't miss any of the videos. And so with that being said, let's get started on 4 questions you must ask for daily clarity. Alright, so the first question that you must ask every day for clarity on your life is, who do I want to be today? Who do I want to be today? Imagine waking up every morning, right when you jump up out of bed, you say, who do I want to be today? This automatically put you in control of your day, and you get to basically set the standard and create the state that you want your mind to be in, your body to be in, your spirit to be in. Like, you get to control that thing and set the standard bright early in the morning, so that by itself will help you with clarity and have a more energetic and productive day. So the first point, who do you want to be at work, at school, while you're learning? Like, in different parts of the day, we tend to become different people. And so let's say that you're going to work, then after work you have something else to do. First, let's focus on work. Who do I want to be at work? Do I want to be a leader? Do I want to be somebody that stands out? Do I want to go the extra mile? Or in school, am I studying harder than anybody else? Am I making sure that I'm asking questions and answering questions? And when I'm learning, like many of you, just because you're out of school doesn't mean that you've stopped learning. As a leader, we continue to learn. We continue to invest in ourselves. And so when you are learning, when you're sitting down in front of a video, or you're going through a packet, or whatever it is, who are you in that moment? Who are you deciding to be? Are you a sponge? Are you soaking up that knowledge so you can basically be able to use it later on when you need it, when you need to activate that knowledge? Are you a sponge so you can soak it up and use it then? And so the second part is, it's the fundamentals that make you a master. And so this is so fundamental. This is something that you need to practice every single day if you're trying to become the best person that you can be and have the clarity that you desire to have. Who do you want to be in every situation? If you get upset in one moment, in the next moment you desiring to change, or you feel like this is not who I want to be right now, then ask yourself, who do I want to be right now? Do I want to have more energy? Do I want to be more excited? Do I want to be more full of joy? So you're putting yourself back in control. Who do you want to be in every single situation, in every single area of your life? And so question number 2 that you want to ask yourself, how will I interact with others? For the most part, you cannot control how other people respond to you. You can't control how they talk to you, how they will look at you. You can't control those things ultimately. The only thing you can control is yourself. So when you get into different situations, let's say you're talking to your boss, how do you want to interact with them? Do you want to show how excited you are about the job and how ready you are for this next thing that's coming up as a leader? Are you showing and presenting yourself to those that are following you? Are you presenting your best self? Are you interacting with them with the energy that you want them to interact with you with? Are you enthusiastic? Are you being excited and creative? So when you are with your family, are you being that person that you need to be? So how are you interacting with the people around you, and are you being intentional about it? What does this have to do with clarity? When you're intentional about how you want to interact with people, That's clarity on how you want to interact with people. Now you're not just going into every situation and responding based on what they say or how they look or the way that the mood that they have. Now you're saying, I'm clear on what I want. Now let's move forward. So question number 3, what skills must you develop? It's important to get clear on the skills that you need to develop for the purposes of your life. When you are developing as a leader, when you're growing as an entrepreneur, when you're growing as an influencer, there are fundamental things that you have to learn. There are fundamental things that you must develop. And getting clear on those things that you need to develop will help you stay away from the distractions of everything else that may come your way. There are things that we absolutely need to learn, and there are other things that we want to learn. So it's important that when you are trying to master a subject, that you go deep, not just wide. You want to go deep and really figure out those things that you need to develop. And let's say that you are at a job and you're trying to move up as a leader. You can ask your manager, you can ask your supervisor, hey, what are some skills that you think will help the company if I learn these skills or if I build and develop these skills? And most of the time they will tell you. Just like, let's say you're interviewing for a position, and you're trying to stay in this realm, even if you don't get that job. At the end of the interview, you can ask them, hey, what are some skills that I would need to better develop if I want to continue to evolve in this position or in this role? This gives you clarity on the things that you need to grow in that role. And so let's say it's your business. Again, what skills do you know you need to develop? So this is crucial right here. So if you don't have a mentor, or if you don't have someone that's already been on the process in front of you, this journey can be very long. And so you want someone in your life that's already been on the journey, that's already done it, not so you can follow their exact steps and do everything exactly the way they did it, but there are certain skills that you must develop, and they know the skills that you need to develop. And so it's so important that you have someone in front of you, have a mentor. You may say, I don't know how to find that. Well, you can find them in there. I mean, even for myself, I'll tell you a personal story for me. I had 5 mentors before I ever paid anybody, before I ever talked to anybody, and they were all on YouTube. I was looking up information that I needed to grow, and they told me the tools that I needed. Now, it is important to have someone personally for you, because they can pay attention to the details of your life and be able to extract those things that are specific to you and specific to the things that you need. And so number 3 is, what skills must I develop? All right, so moving on to number 4. How can I serve with excellence? If you are not clear about this by now, you must realize that our life is not for ourselves. We don't live a life that we're just here to just do whatever we want, and then we just go on and we pass or whatever. No, we're here to serve each other. I may be excellent. I may be gifted in an area that you're desiring to grow in. I may have confidence and motivation, and you may need that for a moment, and you watch a video and you say, thank you, I got it. Now let's move forward. I can go on and do what I need to do. Let's say you are a rock climber and you've been rock climbing for years, 25 years, and I want to get into rock climbing. Then I can come to you. How will you serve me? Will you serve me with excellence? If you are the leader in a certain topic or a certain situation, how are you serving with excellence? When you serve with excellence, now you get clear on who you desire to be. You have already set the standard of excellence. And so what does excellence look like for you? Are you serving with excellence? What does excellence look like in your life and in the thing that you do best? If you are a leader, which I believe that you are in some area, in some capacity, then you must get clear on what excellence look like when you're serving. Regardless of who you're serving, when you're serving, what does excellence look like? And it's also important to be clear on who you're serving, because sometimes, especially as leaders, especially as influencers and coaches, we have to be very clear on our person, on our client, on the person that we desire to serve. And so that means that when you're clear on the person that you desire to serve, you can be clear on the excellence, on the standard that you're trying to serve with. So get clear on who you're serving. That way you can get clear on what excellence look like when you're serving. And so let's wrap this thing up. So the 4 questions. Number 1, who do I want to be today? This gives you clarity on the state of mind that you're starting the day with, and who you are. You're setting the standard early that morning to be exactly who you choose to be, not who the world is telling you to be. Number 2, how will I interact with others? Getting clear on how you will interact with others will put you in it. Basically, preparation is so important to development. Preparation is so important to the outcome. So preparation is key. So when you prepare before you even interact with people, now you have the upper hand on how the conversation will go. Number 3, what skills must I develop? This is important for every single person that's desiring to grow in an area and desiring to take what they do to the next level. You must be clear on the skills that you need to develop. And finally, number 4, how can I serve with excellence? That's what we're here for. We're here to serve to the best of our ability. And so if you found this information good to you, good to your soul, go ahead and hit that like button and make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification so you can get all the videos that are to come. I'm your host, Raequane Jones, and I can't wait to see you in the next video.